Alright, I'm in one of my local parks. I'm just out. This one's not too far from my house at all. But I'm out looking for some pine trees, you know, that are in these parks. There are pine trees here, but they're huge and they're planted. I'll show some of those in a bit. They're planted, you know, by the Park Service and stuff, and they've been here for a long time. But I'll show some of those here in a little bit. But as you can see, my pain when you go out looking for fatwood and things like that in my area. We got elms, oaks, blackjacks, pecan, all kinds of stuff. Even bald cypress trees, which I think have been planted here too. Just random trees, you know. But not many pines. But yeah, pines do grow good here in this area in the plains of Oklahoma. But like I've said before in my other videos, they're usually planted in people's yards, in businesses. And there's a pine tree over here. It's small, but we'll take a look at it. Take a look at it over here. Let's get over there. So as you can see, there's some pine trees, but you know, they're planted there, and they're not very big. Just don't see anything like that would be fatwood worthy on any of these dead branches below, you know. Nothing big. We can pop one off and see what happens. Ah, some pine trees, but this is my pain that I have. Because they are planted and they're in a park, look, there is no low branches. Park Service must cut them up high so you can see the park. Keep your kids from climbing up in them, falling out, breaking their arm, breaking their neck, suing the city. But that is my pain that I have. These are beautiful trees, but they are all, branches are really high, cut up. The only thing you can probably get off of them is some sap. And here's a row of pine trees, but see, all these have been planted. They've all been planted by the Park Service. So, maintained and everything. So this is my pain that I have. And there's certainly no dead trees laying around or anything like that. So in my area, that's what you get. You know. Anyway, that's why it's hard for me to find fatwood. But the search will continue. It's a nice little park. Not really anybody out here. Hardly ever come over here. Shoot, it's just a few blocks from my house. Little spillway. Cedar tree, of course. Looks like they keep a lot of them out of here though, but they got a few. Like I said, look how tall. I mean, these are pretty tall. You know, medium sized, really, for pine trees, I guess. Pretty tall. But you can't get up there. Can't get up there to get any of those branches. Cut them off, see what you got. Nothing. Some pine cones laying around. Might have to pick up a few of those. But yeah, all the pine trees that are down in here are like that. All of them cut up. That's my pain. The search continues. Just out of reach. It's about 10 feet. There's all kinds of broke off pieces that may or may not contain fatwood, but just can't get to them. Just can't get to them. And if any branches or anything like that, like I say, you know, fall, the Park Service comes, gets them, picks them up, cleans it up. A little squirrely. So there's nothing here for me. The search continues. Let's do it, squirrely. Getting him a little snack. All right, if you saw the beginning of my video, there not any luck finding any fatwood locally in just local parks. Now there's other places I could go to look, but that's my pain that I have, is that I just don't have, there's just not that many pine trees there around here. But we have the kindness of others that actually send you fatwood. I haven't even opened this yet, but it is from none other than the queen herself, Shlisa Shell. Put a little humor in there for you. But we're gonna open this. I've not opened this yet. Before I do, Shlisa, I just want to say, whatever's in here, I'm sure it's fatwood, because I can smell it. But thank you. This was a surprise. I had no idea she was sending this. Very awesome. Very awesome. Hello, brother. I hope we're not spoiling you too much. There is a big surprise in here for you. Shlisa Shell. Thank you. Very awesome. I can just tell already awesome. Ooh, I got me a fatwood condom. So cool. Man, all kinds of pieces in here. What? Ooh, that's a sweet piece right there too. Oh man, this box is full of golden Michigan goodness. Nice. Golly, bunch of pieces. Man, thank you, Shlisa. That is awesome. That is awesome. That's a heavy piece too. Man. That wood in there. Ooh, a pine knot. Check that. Oh yeah. Man, her stuff smells way different than the stuff that I got from Louisiana. I mean, and everybody's smells completely different. You know, it all has a different smell to it. What do we got here? Some jerky. Oh, holy hell. Got all that resin mixed with fatwood. like little pieces and stuff. That's awesome. Ooh. Smells good. Golly, that's nice. This must be the surprise she is talking about. Big old mossy piece. Hey, that's awesome right there though. Cool. And there's a bunch of stuff in here. Man, that's a nice chunk. That's heavy too. Just a bunch of odds and end pieces and stuff. Very cool. What? This is not your pipe, is it, Shlisa? This isn't your pipe, is it? You didn't send me your pipe. Surely this is off another one, right? I got my own Fatwood pipe. Spark it up. Pass it around. Very awesome. Man, there's a bunch of stuff in here. Bunch of pieces of wood. Nice. Nice. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Let's light some up. See what we got here. I still got to get some out too. I've got a box that I got already put together for peeping egg, and I got a box for Panhandle Prepper. I'm not sure how many of y'all are subscribers to him. Go check him out. He's got a good channel. He's in the Texas Panhandle, hence the word Panhandle Prepper. But I got boxes already boxed up for both of them. I just haven't had time to send them out yet. Haven't got to the post office yet to send them out, and I'm slow at doing that stuff. And what I want to do though too is that I'll send out some more to you guys too. What I want to do is when it gets cooler, it's still like 90 something degrees here, but I want to hit our parks, our local lakes and stuff. There's a lot of pine trees there and that have been there for a while. I want to hit those, and what I want to try to do is find some Oklahoma Fatwood in a decent quantity and decent stuff. You know, some of the stuff I got, like a couple pieces I'm sending to Peeping Egg, it's pretty good. It's got a lot of resin in it and stuff, but it's just a small piece. You know, it's only so big, you know, so much, and it's, you know, and it's good. But I want to get, you know, quite a bit more, because, you know, like a lot of us that are, you know, the Fatwood addicts and stuff, we like to have Fatwood from all different places. It's neat to have it. It's cool, and everybody's generous with it. So what I want to do is when it gets cooler, I'm going to hit these trails, not only make some trail videos, but try to find some Fatwood, you know, from Oklahoma here, and I want to send that out, and I want to send out, you know, quite a bit of that. So when I get it. So when it cools off here in the next probably a couple weeks, month, you know, because Oklahoma takes its time for fall. Even though fall's coming this week, it's still like going to be in the 90s. So it really doesn't cool off until like mid-October. But I'll try to get out there and as soon as possible and hunt for that stuff and get some out to you guys. But right now, I'm going to shave some of this up. Let's see here. This little piece here. So yeah, that's what I want to do, is get some of that stuff out to you guys. And you know, from my state, you know, I have found very little here so far, but you know, we just don't have that many pine trees. Like in the first part of the video you've seen, that's kind of what we got. You know, that's kind of it. So kind of hard to take it off this with this knife. Let's see what we got. Might be able to shave off better with this one. Yeah. But thank you, Shlisa. This was a surprise. I had no idea she was sending it. This is awesome. Very awesome. Smells good though. It smells different than, you know, everybody's got a different smell to them. You know, some of them have a lot more turpentine, a lot more. Some of them are citrusy. Some of them Like Oklahoma's kind of a citrusy, maybe kind of a little sour in a way, you know. This has a little bit of that kind of a citrusy, almost a soury smell to it too, but sour turpentine-y. But real good. It's not like a bad, you know, but it's real good. You know, everybody has, you know, each state has its own smell, and I assume that's probably from the type of you know, dirt and things that everything grows in, and just its area and its, in, you know, the geology of the state and stuff. That should be good for a little piece, for a little fire. Try not to make this video too long. Look at that. Strikes right up. Awesome. Very cool. From the queen herself, Shlisa Shell. And go check her channel out every other Sunday. Fatwooders Anonymous meeting, live chat. It's not this Sunday, it'll be the next Sunday. And I believe it is at, she's on Michigan time, so I think hers is Eastern time, so I think it's like 6:30, 5:30. Yeah, it's 5:30 Central time, I believe. So 5:30 Central. I don't know. 5:30, 6:30, around in there. Just check it out. Go to her channel, Shlisa Shell. I'll put a link to her channel. So I always get an update on my phone that says, you know, when it's on. So on YouTube it just pops up, gives me a little thing. But anyway, thank you, Shlisa. That is very awesome. You are truly the queen. And keep it heavy and keep the fires burning. Real quick, like, this is some of that stuff she sent right here. Look at that gooey goodness. Put some of this on here. Excellent to mix in with your tinder and stuff like that. Man, burns good. It's just dripping away too. Excellent to put in your tinders or anything like that. Even if you don't have fat wood, you have some of this. Excellent. Gives you a little extra burn time and all that. So yeah, good stuff.